On the table at Squirrel Stampede, we are finally catching up with the Funko Five Nights at Freddy's Snaps collection. We had teased earlier a few months ago, I think it was the tie-dye Freddy series, where we had teased Foxy, but now we have a fuller collection, a fuller view of the Snaps in focus. Takes a little bit of time to find these. They have been kind of filtering throughout the stores in a really weird way, but now they're here, and as long as Chica doesn't jump out and scare me, I think I'll be okay. So let's get to these, and of course other Squirrel comics today. It's gonna be interesting. Chica? Squirrel Stampede. It seems like the place to start with the Funko Snaps Five Nights at Freddy's would be Chica with a storage room. This is the one I actually found first months ago. It would be a great set for these because it's almost like the assembly room of all these great Snaps characters. But before I get to Chica, let's get on over to Springtrap and Freddy, which was actually the hardest one for us to find. I've never seen on store shelf. I see lots of Bonnies, Foxy of course we teased, but I had to do a special order on Amazon and it even took a few extra weeks for it to eventually arrive. So these, at least for my area, have been kind of spotty and hard to find. And it's Freddy, right? The most important Snaps. You're gonna want Freddy probably the most. The 2-packs of these also make the most sense as you get to immediately jump into mixing and matching these characters. There again, most of the collection of the first wave of Snaps. I had so luckily found Toy Bonnie and Baby not on the peg but in an aisle nearby, just left. It was kind of creepy actually. Chica? Well, let's see these guys out, see what they can snap. Okay, perfect. Lots of parts and pieces. This may be the most accurate toy line for Five Nights at Freddy's with the buildable figures. It's like we're in the laboratory constructing these guys. If I could just find some Freddy legs, there we go. And the Snaps feature works almost simplistic. We've got the body, middle, torso section with a snap top and bottom, of course, so we'll place in the legs. And you get a small little snap click. Feels pretty sturdy. Then we can drop in Freddy's head here. You can see his exoendoskeleton inside, and we've got two faces to choose from. One just normal, one just a little grumpy. Let's try grumpy. And those will just peg right in by a post. And there you go. Not creepy at all, right? We've got a very angry Freddy staring back at us with those blue eyes. And from around, we can almost rotate that waist with it standing. Little bit oversized head with these, but not too bad. I know Funko often has a little bit of a larger head style often, but with these I think it's going to be okay. They're sturdy, they're stable, and they're pretty spooky. And now for Springtrap. There's Springtrap's legs. Usually a little bit tricky sometimes getting which direction these bodies fit. There's his body and head. And which face do we go with? We've got kind of a just about to jump scare you and maybe just gnawing some teeth. We'll go with gnawing some teeth. So a perfect combo pack to start with if you can find this pack to start with, as you've got Freddy, you always want to start with Freddy, and then you've got the notorious hard to find Springtrap, who is often usually a specialized figure in these collections, so to see Springtrap just included with Freddy, pretty neat. And of course now it's all up to mixing and matching, so let's try removing a head on Freddy here, exoskeleton, and placing Springtrap's head on top of Freddy. They had a issue in the storage room, and these fit really seamlessly. We have not really got a chance yet to mix and match, but we certainly can now. Here's the legs of Foxy really quick. Let's try those on Springtrap. As we slowly now really mix things up, you're gonna really want to identify whose legs are whose. And we can also do some arm switch outs. These are on ball joints, so we can roll this arm off of Freddy, and let's see, do I have a arm for Foxy? I do. So there we got some mixing and matching going. Where did the legs go for Springtrap? There they are, and so this would be Foxy's body right here. Probably best to identify the shoulder knobs are gonna be up top for the arms. That'll help confusion. And drop down Foxy's body head and another creepy Springtrap face. Freddy's arm. And there's some mixing for you. The arms can be a little bit tricky and tight. I'm not exactly sure if the arms are actually available for mixing and matching. They're working, but not perfectly. Looking on the backs of these cards, I only see images of their bodies switched and matched. So maybe we're not supposed to use their arms like that. I noticed that Foxy's arm was tighter on Freddy and Freddy's arm was looser on Foxy, so that might be a way to break a shoulder joint, so careful on the arm switching. Okay, now that we're introduced a little more to Snaps again, let's check out a playset option. Again, the Chica with storage room I think is the better of the two options, but we have both today to check out. Chica with storage room, 1 vinyl figure, 11 pieces, all the pieces and parts to Chica. I do not believe you can find Chica in a single pack. There on the back, we've got a storage wall and actually attach face pieces to any robot head on the wall. So that's gonna be pretty fun. We can take a lot of these extra pieces. Each figure usually has 2 faces, so we can place and display the faces on the back here for storage. Then we also have tables, robot head, boxes to move and customize. Parts can be snapped onto tables too. And even both playsets should be able to connect together. So there's a lot of functionality to these. Let's see what we got inside this box. Okay, really stuck in pack. They made sure to use all corners of box, so pulling this out. Oh, and it's upside down. Flip around. There's our room. And so out of the box, we have a nice little display pad diorama piece with those trademark Five Nights at Freddy's white and black tiles. We've got a wall full of endoskeletons back there. Can you name which character is which? We've got purple eye characters, green eye, half an eye, lots of different characters. And let's test out if a piece can fit. Obviously there's posts on the back of these faces, and let's drop a Freddy on. And that will fit so perfectly back there. It's a pretty sturdy hunk of plastic. I do not believe you can pull these wings off. It's almost like you could pop these down, but I think they're glued together right now. But it's got a pretty good scale to your Snaps figures. We're dropping Freddy in right now. They're going to scale just fine. And with this storage room playset, we have 2 tables to place in. That's pretty nice. Sometimes they usually would just give you the bare minimum, right? So there's actually 2 tables, and both tables should be able to fit maybe even a head. Yeah, you could snap on a head. That's kind of creepy. What about the legs? You can snap some legs on the table. Now I have to try something. It's a table with 2 sets of legs, top and bottom. What do you know about that? And now it's trying to walk away. I've seen everything. Okay, next, can we build ourselves a Chica? So there's Chica's leg piece. And now we can drop down a Let's Eat torso. Love that snap sound, by the way. You know it's snapped in there. It's a nice solid click. And Chica's head. Look at that. Listen to that click. I can't get enough of that click. So there's Chica. Oh wait, Chica's face. There's Chica's faceplate. Do we just have one faceplate with Chica? Oh, here we do. So this face is kind of Chica's angry attack rally faceplate, and we'll switch out with just Chica's cheesy smile. And actually now we can totally see I placed Freddy on the wrong one back here. Chica's got the purple eyes. I gotta start remembering eye color now. So I placed a Chica back there. Freddy often with blue eyes, but I don't really have a blue eye character. I'll just place back here. So good detail with the Chica figure from all around. A little tighter on Chica's torso, but her head's a little loose. The jointing on these are pretty good though, with neck, shoulder, and torso articulation, most of it because of the snaps. Not Chica again. So also included with Chica, we've just got a box of parts. It's a hat and some endoskeleton arm pieces maybe. It would have been fun if this was snappable onto their bodies. I don't know why, but this is basically just a box. We also have an endoskeleton headpiece. Looks like we can place a mask on it. Anybody got a spare mask? Here's a Foxy mask.
No.
And this piece, I think, just kind of sits anywhere you wish. Oh, look at there. That's actually the Freddy headpiece. It's got the blue eyes. Yeah. So we can place Freddy's extra spare face on this plate and place that somewhere in the storage room. And one more item, of course, we've got Chica's cupcake on a post so that she can hold the cupcake. See if I can get this in there. It's kind of a tight fit. There you go. So that is with Chica's playset, a pretty perfect piece for this collection. Again, I think this is the one out of the two I would suggest, mostly because of that ability to store all those extra faceplates. Now's a great time though to take a break and read The Candy Sweetheart Coercion Part 3. Landry Squirrel begins to suspect something is up. How is it that I do not remember destroying all this stuff? Perhaps I should set a trap. I hope no one hurts my special pretty flower. Back in an hour, guys. Okay, see ya. Excellent. Now who could that be? Kill Landry's pretty flower. Yes, kill. Batter up. A few caps will do you in, flower. Pop, pop. Squirrels, stop! I think we are being coerced. Uh-oh. Click. Tee. To be continued. The squirrels against one another. Oh no. Not really sure where that multi-legged table is going. I think I just need to flip it up this way, and we'll work on those leg pieces in just a moment. Let's check out the other double pack. It's Toy Bonnie and Baby. And again, a really funny appearance of this pack. I had looked around for anything for Snaps, and all I ever found was over and over again Bonnie and Foxy, and then just kind of roaming the aisles. I ran into this one in the doll section, just kind of laid there somewhere on a table, and I thought, how did that get there? And there was only one too. Pretty tricky to find the double packs, but I'm pretty sure once I finish this review up, I'll hit the store one of these days and they'll have plenty. So let's get these guys out. And two more Snaps characters to build, and it's pretty exciting. They included some sister location toy stuff. Baby is a really fun character, and typically they just skip right through and forget about the sister location. And so now with Snaps, they had her added in, which is really quite cool. I'm really glad they did that. So let's build up Baby here. Got her body started. She's snapping together pretty well. And then her head, which is ultimately super creepy with the way her teeth are flattened inside. And two faces. We've got just a happy baby, look at there, she's ready to tell you a story. And then we've got a jump scare baby with mandibles almost ready to wreck your day. So let's get that one on there, that's nice and spooky. So nicely done with Baby. And let's check out Toy Bonnie. So I guess right now Toy Bonnie, the only character with two versions. We've got regular Bonnie over on the side, which we will open in a second, and now Toy Bonnie. Well, I guess you could say that we do have Freddy and a Golden Freddy, so those two characters getting alternates. Gosh, Baby is so gross with those mandible face opening panels. Green eyes, so I'm learning the eye color today. For some reason, I don't think I ever really focused on eye color. For Toy Bonnie, we have, looks like a nice, just happy Toy Bonnie face, and then of course, well, an even more happy. So this is probably your regular face. This one, maybe your attack face. They're pretty close. There's subtle changes on that one. Let's put on the kind of attack scare face. I think that's the way to go. You can see through the mouth plate on that one, some of the endoskeleton there. This one probably just kind of a more friendly face. And so there we have these two. Let's grab some legs and do a little more mixing, matching. Let's give Freddy's legs to Baby. Freddy's body to Baby's legs. Maybe jump over a Toy Bonnie onto Freddy. Maybe drop jump over Baby onto Toy Bonnie. And finally jumping over a table with Freddy's head, Springtrap's face, onto Baby Freddy. Everybody got that? That is just weird. So obviously the more multitudes of these that you can pick up and collect, the more mixing and matching, and just a crazy night at Five Nights at Freddy's. What's going on there? I should say a crazy night at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. What is going on with the animatronics? So let's add some more chaos to this. We've got one more single pack. Here's the Bonnie pack. Again, Bonnie and Foxy were the most easily found characters for me, finding them often at Walmart everywhere. So let's build some Bonnie, one of my favorites. Bonnie's legs. Bonnie's body. She certainly has the color of Grimace from McDonald's. And a Bonnie head. Those big giant ears. Bonnie's eyes, kind of a red burgundy purple, huh? And I don't see those eyes on the back wall. We've got two faces. Usually one normal and one scary. So there's Bonnie regular, sing to me Bonnie, happy go Bonnie. And this one is happy to go kill me Bonnie. So drop that on. Oh, that is a menacing face. So single figure Bonnie came with the pizza guitar, pizza banjo. A little bit tight at first, but they hold on strong. And Toy Bonnie actually, and what's left of Toy Bonnie, had the guitar. The electric guitar. So there were a couple cool guitar pieces, and I swear something just rolled off my table and I can't find it. I feel like I had an extra part here from someone. Man, did this Bonnie turn out really well. I think this one is my favorite in the series. The way Bonnie's eyes are just really, really angry creates a nice level of figure. There is some layeredness to these. There's definitely some layeredness with the way the faceplates seamlessly fit over to the heads. We're seeing a really funly sculpted series on these. Collecting many of them from series 1 here really makes them look great all together. Goodness, they're spooky. One more playset pack, and I wasn't totally originally planning on getting the extra playset pack. I figured one pack would be enough. They get a little bit spendy, I believe around $35 for the full playset packs. So I wanted to keep it with just one, but then I think what had happened since I couldn't find Freddy, I figured I might just have to go with Golden Freddy, so I picked up this Golden Freddy with Stage before I finally found an option of getting a Freddy and Springtrap combo pack. I kind of wish that this was the Freddy pack and they had placed Golden Freddy with a Springtrap, but I guess that would have been 2 double special characters in a double pack. So this is the set with the Stage, which of course is actually another great option for a playset. The Stage, it's not really the main stage, it's what, that side room? The party room? Oh no, wait, I see a stage back there now. For the longest time I just saw the play tables. Ooh, 2 more tables. You know, the tables are making a run at the bookshelves for being like ultra cool and interesting. That's not true! That's not true at all! That's impossible! So we have tables and chairs which can be moved and customized, combined with other Five Nights at Freddy's playsets, or carrying case? Was there a carrying case I know not of? Interesting, but as you can see down below, we can kind of sandwich these 2 sets together. I don't believe they'll snap. Maybe they will though. Maybe they will actually. And we can build a larger world of the pizzeria. Let's open this one and see what we got. Funny that they're not taped. Pretty easy getting inside if you can slide them out. That's the hard part. So there we have Golden Freddy, and we'll flip this around. And there's the show stage. That's also really quite pretty and vibrant for a display diorama. I don't know. It's going to be hard to choose now which one is cooler. I think I'm still going to prefer this back storage unit just because of the display options with all the head faceplates. That's a really cool bonus. I'm not seeing that with this one, but the detail is quite really well done. Sometimes with diorama sets, they really kind of just trick you to get something for nothing. A poorly branded, painted hunk of plastic, but I feel like this also has a lot of great display and play options with it, and they are quite sturdy. And I know with this one, a lot of you guys are super fans of Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy often gets a lot of love. So there we've got Golden Freddy's legs, snap on Golden Freddy's body, Golden Freddy's head with just white eye sockets. Nothing there for posts. So that's pretty creepy. And we've got 2 face plates. One absent-minded and one very grumpy. I really like the grumpy ones today. Those highlight so well their faces. Yikes. Oh, and of course, a mic. We've got a couple mics for each of the Freddys. So there's our Golden Freddy. You know what really just creeps me out about these? Years and years ago, I worked as a cashier at a grocery store, and they had this exact same paint motif of the checkers on the wall with the red down below and above. That was the way the store was decorated for a while. So I still see those and I remember it. Just crazy. It kind of haunts me to this day. And we've got some extra pieces here. Of course, we've got some tables. More beautiful tables. But unlike the storage room tables, where you're able to place on some Snaps heads, which was really quite an extra bonus, these are just little displayable pads. I was hoping these hats would pop off, and I don't believe they will. They are glued in. Oh, difference between the two tables, though, actually. One of the hats has fallen down, so they're not exactly the same, it's kind of nice. And then we have a few chairs for people and patrons to sit and be scared at their tables. So 3 chairs included. They totally could have skipped the chairs. So I feel like we're getting some extra bonuses with these, more so than we typically would. So yeah, I'm also pretty impressed with this diorama piece. I think if you want a stage which is pretty integral to Five Nights at Freddy's, you may just want to pick this one up too. This one feeling maybe a little more display worthy for the full show of the bang, where again, the storage unit is a perfect display option for all those headpieces and all that backroom scariness. So these two actually connect together, and they're just some slots on each side. Let's see if they make that snap sound. Not really, they just kind of snugly lock in. Not really a snap, but more of just kind of a groove and tongue fit. And they're holding pretty well. Oh, as Baby Toy Bonnie goes down, you'll notice some of these with their large heads and the way they snap together may not fit perfectly as others fit together. I mean, for the most part, they're very stable. I've got some extra legs here. There's Springtrap here, drop on Springtrap. Who are we missing right now? I feel like I'm missing someone. We've got all of these guys here. Oh, here's another body part there. Okay, so we've got Freddy. Freddy's head is still on this table piece. So we have a total mismatch party going on. Well, except for these two back here. They're pretty normal. The options are endless with these snaps. They're tight fitting, they're fun and interlocking. Let's get everyone back to everyone they should be though. So I've got a Toy Bonnie head back here, which I'd like to put onto Toy Bonnie there. Looking good. And let's try out this other faceplate on Toy Bonnie. So I think that was the angry faceplate. Let's try out this happier, kinder faceplate. It's pretty close. Those are both really freaky. And for Foxy here, let's pop off Springtrap's face. And Foxy's face is on the back wall. Who has Foxy's legs? Oh, there we go. There's Foxy's body. Oh, and if you were wondering if you could place legs onto a head, I do not believe we were able to do that last time. Yeah, those do not connect. So you're kind of forced to go into body connections, legs into body, body onto head connections. So there is rebuilt Baby. Let's see what Baby looks like with a regular face. A little less creepy on that one. Maybe I had lost one of Foxy's heads. Something fell on the floor on me and I can't seem to find it. Let's drop this one onto Foxy. And rebuilding Springtrap. Going with, I think that's just a nice common Springtrap face. Oh, and Springtrap has a puppet of Springtrap. You may want to help me with the lore on that one. So there's the group, and of course, let's rebuild Freddy. Where'd Freddy go? Freddy's in pieces over here. Lots of different pieces. He's got both guitars. Got to get one of these guitars back to Toy Bonnie. I think that was the electric one. So rebuild Freddy here. And let's go with just a common. That's the angry face. I think I had placed his regular face on this little headpiece, extra little headpiece, which is kind of a fun little extra. There we go. And give Toy Bonnie the guitar. And with that, we're pretty well set up. Freddy has the blue eyes, so I'm just going to place this extra faceplate there. Bonnie with the red burgundy eye, so I'll just place this one here. There's so much to spot with these. Tiny Chipmunk Freddy up there. This is Golden Freddy. Let's just place up here in the corner. This mask looks a little messed up, so that might fit well there. So yeah, options are endless with these. There's a million different ways to go with these. Extra head plates, extra chairs for everybody. This has been a wildly creepy series. As long as Chica just doesn't keep scaring me. Oh, not Chica again. And that's the Funko Five Nights at Freddy's Snap collection. Pretty snapping interesting. If you liked today's video, please give us a squike, a squirrel live, squammet your favorite snaps today. Thank you so much for watching. That's what I have to say about that. Where's Chica? Oh no.